to this morning's stream. It is the 1st of April. We are still in the morning. And yes, I am going to be dropping into a non-meta car. This is not an April Fool. Something happened last night which blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. And we're going to get into this. And we're going to try and do this in a car that is other than the Alpha 4C and the Meganne, which are the two go-to cars around here. Whether it will pay off or not, I really don't know. We will have to see. We will have to see. Right, so we have got the DR ranking up. And for those of you that have got a very keen eye, you will notice that I'm going to come out of there for a second. I'm just going to put those hard tyres on and I'm going to sneeze in a moment. You'll notice that my DR has gone up overall yesterday, whereas when the stream finished, I was down. The reason for that is that I did an additional race and I didn't realise that the stream had died last night. And I managed to get a 3rd place and a big DR boost because there were some quick races in the room. Now, what got really interesting is that I was racing in the Renault Meganne as normal, the car that I've been racing in all of this week. The 1st, 2nd, I came 3rd. The 1st, 2nd, 4th and 5th placed ranked drivers were all in the Genesis G70, the car that I absolutely love. So this is normally my go-to GL4 car. So I've just tipped this on its head. And today, right now, we are going to go for it in the Genesis, except I need my headphones. Oh, as you can tell, normally I don't go online until 11 o'clock. So I've tried to jump on early today and I'm not quite organised. Right, so let's do a time trial first of all. Like I said, we are a little bit early, so we've got time on our side. Let's not be too hasty and cause ourselves an issue. Go settings. I am going to pick up Jack's. Jack is the one I've been chasing. I was chasing Greg earlier on in the week. He's got a 159.2, but I'm chasing Greg a 158.8. I'm not going to catch him, but we'll give it a whirl. With regard to the car settings, I'm just going to go medium tyres to start off with, and then I may well do some running in the hards before we actually go into the race. Start the wall. So, hope you're all well. Hope nobody's been caught out on an April Fool this morning. And as you can see, is this genius? Or am I April Fooling you all? We will see in a minute. We will see in a moment. I can't imagine I'm going to do it straight out the box, but what I'm looking for here is a low 2-minute run. If I can get a 2:01 first up, I'll be happy. But you know me, it takes me a couple of laps to get settled in. But we were pushing low 2-minute times last night. 2:00.4.2, and I did get down to thousandths of a second off of my fastest time. I can't remember exactly what it was now I'm racing, but I did get very close to it last night. Oh, I've gone too deep. Just lost a little bit through there, so that's going to drop me back down into the ones, maybe even the twos. Depending on what we can do through here. We've gone too deep into there too. No, this is going to be a bad lap. Oh, a bit of a slide there as well. That's going to be in the wall. Oh, this is a horrendous lap. Start that again. That was terrible. What's called terrible? Oh, cut that one. It's always the same. This is why I don't go straight into a race. Whenever I start, it always takes me a few laps to get warmed up. It's so annoying. I can't just jump into a race and just do it like a lot of people. It's just not how I work. I'm like a professional athlete. I need to do a 15-minute warm-up before I get into my rhythm and my zone. Yeah, of course. Rotated around. Jack constantly gets a better run out of there, just manages to get on the power just fractionally before me. It's just so annoying. Oh, caught the wall. We were doing so well in this car last night. As soon as I start streaming and talking, it all goes wrong. The moral of the story is don't talk. Shut up, Mitchell. Just go for it. Come on, clean up, clean up, clean up. I need to lose that damage before we get into this corner. Thank you. The braking points, get the turning point down into third. I just caught that again. Yeah, I thought I did on both ways. I've just been trying a different line through there at the moment. I need to go back to my old one because I'm just cutting the corner a little bit too much every time at the moment. Just trying to find an extra tenth or two as I follow Jack through there. Better off just staying out to the side there for just a little bit longer. It's unsighted, that apex, and I don't have the muscle memory that a lot of people do to be able to go through there. I'm just trying to, well, I'm watching Jack, I'm just trying to get the power down just a little bit earlier and just not quite managing it through there. I'm catching the wall every time, which is a bit of a shame, but there we go. Right, we'll settle down. Where are we? past. Let's just settle in and we'll just try and do some just regular laps without changing stuff. See if I can get back to that 2-minute lap. Build the confidence in this car. Brake, turn, third gear, pick up the inside and the power. Big boulder, get it rotated on the power. In the dip, brake, turn, second. Over to the left, just before the tunnel. Get it rotated, pick up the apex. We've gone a bit deep. Just before the board, sweep across. Pick up the inside, pick up the inside over the top. Here we go. Okay, looking for the little mark in the floor just after the yellow man, after the orange man on the right hand side. Second, pick up the apex, sweep across to the left. On the brakes, get it slowed down. On the apex, on the power. Don't go too far to the left. There's a little bit of a wall that sticks out there. It hurts. Looking for the grey bit on the brown bit on the left hand side, even there. Just pick up the inside of the curb. I missed the brown bit there while I was saying grey. Same, there's a brown bit on the right hand side there. Pick up that one over the top. Thread it through here. At the end of these Texaco or whatever it is signs there. On the power as soon as we can. Let that gear run out in this car. Optimal power band is around about 7,000 RPMs. Looking for the last but one light bar, turn in on the rock there. Just feed it through there on the big one. Pick up the inside here on the power again. Down the hill, looking for the bump. There's the bump. Get it slowed down. Second gear for a bit of rotation in there on the power again. Over to the left, just before the tunnel mount entrance. When you can see the corner, go for it. A little bit late on the brake, on the acceleration there. Yes, there we go. There it is. We're in the groove. Sort of stopped on the corner there for a moment. It's like I stopped to let Jack Kobe go through. So after you, sir. Oh, stay off the grass. We'll keep going, even though this is going to be down. I want to keep it to a 200 if that's all possible, and we are on the cusp. We've got to be really good through here. Paying that bit back. Oh, we're not going to do it. We're just going to fall away a little bit. It's so difficult to make up time when you lose it around here. Dan, Good afternoon or good morning. How are you doing, my friend? Long time no see. Hope you're keeping well. Oh, we did sneak into a 2-minute. Wow. I thought I'd blown that one. This car is such a surprise. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. We're just trying a non-meta car today. After what I saw last night, I'm wondering if people are in the wrong car. Please be in, please be in, please be out of the wall. Ah, I caught the wall, no. Ah! Oh, that was going to be there. Oh, I thought I got a faster lap in the Genesis. I should have. Oh, trouble is, if I'd lifted, I'd have lost it. Just didn't quite get the line right through that corner. Oh, it's there. Jacoby's analysed my lap. He's told me I've got an extra 0.4 of a second in me. And he's not wrong. Especially in this car. Right, come on, stay with him, Mitch. Stay with him. I actually go a bit deeper into that corner in the Genesis, more than I can in the Meganne. So I just need to keep an eye on that, just go to the end of those barriers. Just be a little bit more brave going into the corner, and it's sort of almost V-ing it, which gives you a lovely little run down here. Oh, just one or two little gremlins, little mistakes creeping in at the moment. Just tiny little bits, mistakes I'm making at the moment. Just watching the time for the next race. It's going to be 0.2 off. Slightly slower out of that one. Hello, Mr. Hogg. Thank you, my friend. We're still pushing. We're trying a different car. We've ditched the Alpha 4C and the Meganne. Right, it's down. It's slightly down. Come on, come on, come on. Just give me a couple more. Just a little bit more. Wow. A 2-minute 4, a 2-minute 1, a 1:59.8, and another 1:59.8. This car is brilliant. Oh my word. Have I tried the NSX? No. It's a car I'm using and it's working for me. Do you know, there's so many good cars in this one. So many good cars. Can I suggest shift 4th to 5th, 119 instead of revving out the G70? Mr. Hogg, okay, there's a big debate at the moment. There's a huge debate. Now, I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue. You can try it. There is a big debate at the moment about where you rev out the Genesis to. And a lot of people have been saying to me, rev it out early. You're saying, I don't know the miles. I never look at the miles an hour. I look at the rev counter, and the rev counter is saying to be shifting that at where 7,000 is at the top, so just before the 7,000. So basically at the top of the rev range is where I normally sort of try and do it. So if I just do a pause there, as the rev limiter, the thing that changes from blue to red, as it shimmers, the revs are just about 6,700, and that's where I've been changing up. So the question is, where is let's get around on the straight. You're saying from 4th to 5th at 119, did you say? So let's just get this down here. 119, 4th to 5th. 119 is... oh, pretty much where I'm... yeah, that should be where I'm changing. That is what I'm trying to do. Let me just do a retry. So that's down the 2 long straights to 4th to 5th. So basically what you're saying is change up just before you hit the red bit. Maybe I'm holding on to it just a little bit too long. I'm just holding it a bit long, am I? The important bit is down that long straight to get it right. $119. Okay, that's pretty much where I thought I was. Where you just get to the top of the rev band is where I thought I was changing it up. Maybe I wasn't. In which case, thank you for the reminder, my friend. If I bang in a fastest lap now, I'm going to blow you a big kiss. Oh, on the grass. It's a little bit early there. Right, let's go for it. One last one, then we'll get into a race. Because you want to see me racing and I want to be racing. Oh my God! Oh Oh my God! Oh! Oh my word! Sorry for getting a bit loud there. Woo! I'm in the wall now. Holy smoly! Holy banana cakes! Holy banana cakes! Oh! Mr. Hog! Mr. Hog! Holy banana cakes! We've just gone, what, 2 and a bit tenths faster? That gets me above Matt Mikey. He's going to be miffed. He's going to be so angry. Matt Mikey jumped in and I was ahead of him yesterday. And he went faster by a fraction, a smidge, and he mentioned it on the stream last night. And now we've just gone quicker. Oh, my God. You got it. I went, my friend. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. There we go. There you go. Oh, you got a proper one on stream, my friend. Let me just do one on here. Mr. Hog. Oh, Mr. Hog. Oh, my word. I don't even know where the hearts are. Where are the hearts? Where are the hearts? Can't even find them. They've got to be in there somewhere. Stream Elements will cry at me now. Stream Elements will cry at me. It will scream at me. Oh my God. Right, I've got to remember to do that in the race now. The trouble is, in the race is where all of my gremlins kick in and I start to get really, a bit. Right, let's go with the racing hard tyres and just do a few laps now. Just to get the grip of this car in these tyres. Mikey's in. Go on, Mikey, go and blitz it, my friend. I didn't realise Mikey was in. I'm going to turn my fan on as well. It's getting awfully warm in here again. Can't get round. Thank you. Matt Mikey, as we speak, is launching his PS5. In about 3 minutes' time, he's going to jump on and go, Mitchell, I've gone faster. Oh, I'm not going to go fast if I do that. Tell me, that brake marker's missing for me now. Brake marker's gone into that first corner that I have been using, and it's so annoying. There was a little mark in the floor that I was using earlier in the week. See, some people say I never listen to my chat and I'm not ready to try different things. Well, I am. I'm proving it here. Right. 119. So down this straight you can look at the speedo. It's literally just as it flickers. Oh, thank you, Deadpool. I know you'll go quicker. No, I need to go fourth gear, third gear through there. Right, I need to get off my excitement horse, jump onto the sensible horse. We've got 4. minutes to go. Thought that might be. Yeah, racing hard tyres at the moment. I just want to get a few laps before the race just to remind myself of how this car feels on these tyres and the different ways of just managing this track on these corners. Otherwise I'll be out braking myself and I'll be spinning and all sorts of stupidness, which is what I normally do in these races. Look at that tick up after the 119. You just sort of get another little sudden burst of speed in this car, don't you? Oh, I didn't want to change down gear then. The big difficulty, of course, with the first race in a new car is which lap to pit on. And I'll probably go lap 5, I think, and see how we go with the tyres. Might be a bit of a mistake, but we'll see. We'll see. I think lap 4 might be a tad early. That didn't look like a bad time on the hards, actually. I tell you what, guys, I'm going to ask you a favour here. Big favour. I've got 14 people watching, and according to my screen here, we've only got Well, we've got 11 people watching now. We only got 5 thumbs up. Could you give me a thumbs up, please, guys? Really appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. All right. Oh, we are High Tech. Had a race with yesterday, and we'll have to see how we go. Don't know many of these other guys in here. We'll just have to see how we go. But look at that big old mix of cars in this one. And Davigny in front has got a G70. Mostly Megannes, but there is a G70 in here, so we'll see how we go. Okay, I'm going to go end of 5, Mr. Hogg, because the guys I raced with last night, they did actually pick the end of lap 4, which I thought was really brave. So I might go end of lap 5 on this one. We'll see how we go. Traction control is off. I need to keep that in mind. Oh, nerves are building already. I hate going into an unknown. So in here, we're on position 7, which is not great. And I don't necessarily know the strategy for this car. So this is going to be a little bit interesting. We'll see how we go. I've got to shut this chat so I don't look at it. I won't be tempted to look. So sorry, I've shut you guys away for a minute. Meganne should get me, or he's going to work with me. Well, I didn't change that gear early enough. Oh no, caught him. Go through, go through, go through, go, 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 mate. See, you can go side by side in the daily races when you're racing with somebody that is respectful. It probably didn't help us much on time, but never mind, not to worry. Well, we can't always go side by side. Just got into the wall there a little bit there. I don't think that was deliberate for one moment. $119, $119, $119. Oh, I didn't change that gear again. Well, I did, but it didn't. I've got to hold that lever up more until the gear changes. Get round, get round, get round. A few people diving in for tyres. I'm going to go end of 5. Drop back from the guy in front for the minute. Annoyingly. Come on, get round. These tyres are wearing pretty badly, so I think I might go one more on these just to preserve the mediums, and we'll see how we go on the mediums. I know these hards are going to be pretty much done at the end of this. But I don't want to run out of medium tyres at the end of the race and find I'm in real trouble. I can adjust for the next one if I need to. We are wearing on the front tyres quite a lot, so one of the things I'm going to do now is I hope I've done the brake balance the right way. You chase the tyre wear, don't you? If I remember rightly. So have I done that brake balance the right way for the tyre wear? Oh, got that wrong. Might be in a corner cut. Oh no, I picked the wrong tyres. I've gone inters. Oh no, I've bit off crown. No. Oh, I've rookie error. Just as I pushed the button, it moved over. How on earth did it do that? It jumped across on the screen from mediums to inters. Hello, Greg. Oh no, how on earth did it do that? Oh, I'm not going to bail out, but we're going to be dead last. Oh, no. It's just as I pushed the button, I saw it jink across. Literally, I don't know how on earth did it do that? That's got to be a glitch. I'm going to back out of this one, let these guys through, because it's absolutely no point me wrecking everybody's race. I'm not gonna be that guy. Go on, go, 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 go. Go on, go through, mate. Go, 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 go. Oh! That's so annoying. I selected the mediums, and then just as I pushed the button, I saw the icon jump across. I was there, and then as I pushed the button, it jumped. Ah! I April Fool. Greg, yeah, I did. I April Fooled myself. Oh man, alive! Look at that, half burnt out those tyres in one lap. Oh crikey! Well, we will finish this race, but oh my gosh! That's where we find out a two-stopper is the way to go. Oh. It's April the 1st. Everybody's supposed to jump in and put the inters on. How on earth did that happen? How on earth did that happen? It's not even as if you're rushed to push the buttons. We've all done it. Well, normally people say don't fuel when you need to fuel. That's the main one. I've never seen it pick a tyre and then jink across. First time I've ever seen that. But there we go. It wants me to try hard, this game. At least it's not a long pit stop. It's horrendously long pit stop. I'm 44 seconds behind. No, 1 minute off the leader. Oh my word. This is going to be the most painful 3 laps I've ever run in a daily race, I think. At least Rory's not in the room today. I'm pushing those track limits for a reason at the moment, just to see how tight you can cut them. I think that was too much. It was too much. There you go. How many times today are you going to see a double P for the pit stops one after the other? I bet that's the only time you're going to see that this week. I only need 15 people to rage quit now and I'll be alright. What are the chances of that? If that mistake doesn't deserve a thumbs up on the video, I don't know what does. If you haven't already, please smack the like button. And if you're watching me for the first time and you haven't already, please hit that sub button. It really helps me out a lot. And I might actually try and race better in the next race. What do you think are the chances of me catching the pillowy vessel? What are the chances of me catching him? About 100% no? About 1,000%? No, you can't have 1,000%, really, can you? It's an absolute dead certainty. Because nobody's stupid enough to pit twice. That was a shame, because I was having a right good battle with that car up front there. at least we're going to know how these tyres go. So we pitted on lap 8 and the tyres are actually quite badly worn. Vauxhall, Lotus and Koenigsegg. Ooh. So, I saw the guys last night were racing in this car and the tyres were pretty, they had good results, but I'm finding these tyres are disappearing on me, so I'm not convinced this is the right car to be in. Bearing in mind, I did a lap on the Inters. Oh, I've got no grip on the front at all there. No grip at all. So the brake balance, you chase the tyre wear, don't you? If the front tyres are wearing, you move the brake balance forward. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think. I think that's the way that it goes. Oh, the sooner we get out there, the better. Well, we were slightly up on the DR. We're now going to be crucifyingly low. We'll have a quick look. I'm a bit undecided about the car now. I really am undecided. The Meganne was nice. 671 minus. The Meganne was nice. Very nice. But I did like the Genesis. Very, very much. It's a good car. But is it good enough? Is it good enough? I've done that the right way. Just to double check. Good day, Bismarck. You just watched me April Fool myself, guys. This one, it's going to be very interesting to see how we go on the... You've just beaten me. A 159.477. Well done, Mikey. What car were you in? What car were you in, mate? You're in the Meganne. I'm wondering whether the Meganne is the better car, you know. I'm not convinced on the tyres in this car. I'm really, really not. So we could well throw this one away as well. Both the hards and those soft tyres were gone at the end. Have I done my brake balance to the right way, guys? You do put it towards the ones that are graining, don't you? Hello, Paul. Right, we're in this one. You can go 0.2 faster. So I'm consistent in this car, but I'm just not sure the tyres are going to manage this one. I'm really not. Nobody's answering my question. Nobody knows. So the fronts are wearing badly. Oh, Sandbagger's in. Greg's in. Greg is in. Where is he? I can't find him. Where is he? There he is. Paul, with the tyre wear, if your front tyres are wearing, do you move the front brake balance towards the front or the rear? To the rear to save the front. So I've got it round the wrong way, haven't I? Brake balance goes to the rear to save the fronts. Oh, I've got it round the wrong way. You see, I'm a numpty. Okay. It's the opposite direction to the tyre wear. Gotcha. Maybe that's why I was crucifying my tyres. So I want to go the other way. Okay. I never remember. That's why I never play with brake balance, because I always mess myself up. Always do. God, Greg's got to work hard to come through from the back. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, high tech. It seemed awfully slow through there. Yeah, I try not to screech my tyres too much. Really get on the power that time. How's Greg doing? Oh no, caught the wall. Pedal sticks. I'm gonna lose him now. No worries, Mr. Hook. Thank you for your advice earlier. Really appreciate it. No more inters, absolutely. I hope not. I'm going to be really, really careful in future. And thank you so much for your help. One tiny little mistake's put me 2 seconds off the back of him. I can't catch. Right, medium tyres, don't fuel. Oh, guys, if you haven't already, please smack the like button for this video. Got 16 people watching and 12 likes, according to my phone. I don't know whether that is still the case. If you could hit that like button, it would really, really make my day. And it would really help the stream. And it will make me race faster. It doesn't cost you a penny. And it'll burn a couple of whatevers of calories. All right, here we go. To try and close up slightly, but I'll be a little bit careful on these tyres just as we start out. Just so as we don't go too crazy and cause ourselves a problem with the cold tyres. Hello, Ozzy. How's your new wheel? Is it good? Don't do what I did in the daily races and put inches on. it doesn't work. I tried, but somebody was April fooling me, I think. As in my pit crew. Oh, I might cut that one. Oh, did we get away with it? I think we might have done. These two Megannes behind have come from nowhere. Oh, I got a bump on that one. That's going to go through the first one. First Meganne. Just got to wheel up over the curb there. Oh, he's got a second penalty. He's not going to break off the racing line, or there he is, he just jinxed at the last minute there. I knew he was going to come across. Come on. Oh, no. Oh. That was my mistake. No, it's getting the better of me now. Ah, don't move in the braking zone. Crikey, mate. What are you doing? These tyres are not good in this Genesis. I think I'm going to go back to the Meganne. It's a good car, but it's just not good enough on the tyres. Oh, I got half second as well. Oh, I was trying very, very hard. Oh, it got a little bit bumpy towards the end there. It was a good race with High Tech and Ghost, but a little bit bumpy when the other two got involved, which is a bit of a shame. But I think the Meganne is the better car for me, if I'm honest. I felt that the Genesis, just having to manage the tyres too much, far too much. It's a good car. It's good for a one-lapper. And there are some people that are making it work. But for me, I think I'm used to really leaning on the Genesis in the lobby races that we do where tyre wear isn't an issue. And then once we get into this, then obviously it does become a bit of an issue. That was a good race. Oh. So I don't know. That's improved the DR a little, but it won't have improved it much. We were down 61 off the first race because of my complete disaster putting on the intermediate tyres, which was a completely buffoon move. But we're minus 248 at that point. Let me just do a quick check in here. Greg White, I got spun to 13th. Oh, Greg. Okay, so... Bear with me a second. Right, let's just send that, minimize that. Right, okay, we're back. So got spun on 13th, good comeback. Overcut worked, but had to make moves. 1 minute entry. Oh, crikey. Is it? Oh, I've missed that one. I had to just send an email reply to a customer. So unfortunately we missed that one, but there we go. The thing is, the other thing as well is I really need to be having a break between races as well. And I'm finding that just having a 2 minute and then straight into another race for me is a little bit of an issue. Right, one of the things I am going to do is I'm going to come out. I'm just going to do an overhaul on the Meganne, and then I think I'm going to dive back into the Meganne. It just seems to be so much better on the tyres, and in my mind, for me, it's a lot less risky. I can just run my race without, as I was there, constantly second guessing my tyres and were they going to work. And yeah, so I think that I'm going to go with the Meganne, stick with that. It's the safe option. I think if you're really good on your tyres, the G70 is a great car, and it is a race winning car. It's a good car, but I'm just not convinced that it is strong enough on the tyres for me. If this was just maybe 1 or 2 laps left, there or less, then I really, really would not have a second thought. It'd be Genesis every day of the week. So if this was like a 9 or 10 lap race, I'd probably go Genesis. But it's just a little bit too much. A little bit too much. Entry period starts in 13 minutes. Let's get into this one. And we'll do a few laps in this just to see, get ourselves settled in. Right, so now we can go back to the Go settings and we will pick up Jax. So Greg, I'm sorry that I missed that one. This the NSX. I've never really twigged with the NSX, if I'm honest. It's always been one of those Marmite cars for me, and I would want to do a good number of laps. I tell you what, I'll stick with this one for a minute. I will look at the NSX before I go racing this evening. But I do love the way that this Meganne feels around here. It just seems so planted. What are the tyres like, Paul, with the NSX? What's the strategy? Morning, Wayne. How you doing? How are you doing? Not seen you around in a while. Good to see you back watching. Are you still racing? Yeah, Paul. What is your strategy on the NSX? What tyre and pit do you do? This is a little bit more slippery than the Genesis. The Genesis with the four-wheel drive is so much nicer advantage. You can power out these corners better. Then it is using those tyres a lot more. I'll tell you what, actually. I am in the middle. That's all right. It's good. Start on the hards, pit lap 6 or 7. Okay, I'll bear that one in mind. So, same strategy basically as running on the Meganne, really. What's the NSX? Is that rear-wheel drive? This is a totally different drive to the Genesis. The Genesis, you can really lay it through the corners. This, you've got to be a little bit more reserved, a little bit more careful. Medium rear, okay. Or mid rear, I should say. Yeah, I'm really liking the Genesis. Really, really, really do. But it's just those tyres, if I could just get them to last just fractionally longer. This Meganne just wants to slide every time I put the accelerator down. See, in a time trial, I'm back to the 202s in the Genesis. I'm in the 200s fairly consistently. Let me just do a really good lap. Best lap that I can do in this. Really need to get back into the 200s. I've got to lose a lot of time. A lot of time. I am on the racing hard tyres though, don't forget. So if I can get into a 201, that would be good. That's good. That is good. That's better. That is better. That's better. So Greg's not chased. Meganne, I qualify 1 to rear, but 5 in race. I shed the tyre. Oh, I'm actually pretty good on the tyres in the Meganne, if I'm honest. I don't tend to have too many problems with the Meganne. It's the Genesis. I absolutely mullered. Absolutely crucified the tyres. 4 minutes, so get a lap or so in. So we've got a few minutes. I haven't even got... This is how much I hate this car. Look, I haven't even got tyres for it. At least if I don't buy the Inters, I can't put them on, I guess. God, it doesn't want to turn, does it? Doesn't want to brake like the others. They're way too deep. Oh, come on. As you can see, I've done next to no miles in this, 34 miles. It's not a, not one of my go-to cars, I'm afraid. Ugh. It might take me a moment or two just to get to grips with it. Need to be down in the low twos. So I've got to find a load of time, 2 seconds. It's an awful lot of time to find. It's 2.2. We're found a half. We've still got to find another 1.5 seconds. Over 1.5 seconds. I just does not want to turn through that. I'm not going to lie, I did sell my NSX a while ago. I won this on a ticket, which is the only reason I've got it, because I hated this car. I just cannot, well, I just can't make it tick. Is my problem. Racing medium still a 202. We're so slow in it. That said, you know, I've never been a great fan of MR cars. I've never been good in them. So this has been a goodish lap for me so far, but I'm still nowhere near fast enough. I hear what you're saying, Paul, but not really working for me, my friend, I'm afraid. Great it's working for you, but I'm a bit too slow in this car. Pushing this one to see if I can get anywhere close to the time. Might take a few more tenths off, but a lot of it does come down to the cars that you like. That was about the best I think I could do. It's a 2018. That's not quick enough for me. Yeah, it's just... I'll go one more. It's just... Trouble is, I need to be setting low 2 minutes times. And I'm not even close right now. This will give me a good idea, chasing Jack. This will give me a much better idea. I'm looking for a low 2 minute parallel. 200. Dropping back from Jack a massive amount. Paul, what DR are you? What races are you in? Oh. Okay. Still got to find another second. I don't know how long there is till the next race. So a similar level then, mate. Wow. Should we give it a go? Shall we give it a go? I haven't got a livery on this. How long have I got before we go racing? How long have I got? 6 minutes. Okay. Oh, wrong one. We haven't got a PSR one. I'm going to give it a go, Paul. I'm on the fence. Like I said, it's not necessarily one of my favourite cars, as you can tell. I've done very little in it, but yeah, felt okay. It depends what it's like with tyres. When did you say on hards? I pit lap 6 or 7, depending on how the race is going. If I start top 3, I'll start on mediums and pit lap 4 or 5. Well, I'm going to try hards and the mediums at the end because of the weather. So basically, you're saying pit lap 6 or 7. And I was end of lap 6 in the Meganne, so that's fine. So let's enter. Let's do this one, see what we can do. Hello, Tom. Let's just give it a go. This whole stream was about not running in the metacars, not running in the Alpha and the Meganne. So, you know, this fits into the theme of this particular stream of trying different cars. So this is good. This is all good. This will be the last race for me today until later this evening. And I'm not sure if I'm doing PSR lobby races tonight or whether I'm going to be doing more of this. I've got a question out in our Discord to see what people want me to do, because quite a few people will be in a Hulky GT Championship race this evening. I also know a couple of people that are off ill at the moment, and a few people that have told me they won't be racing this week because they have taken time out for a long holiday, because we've got a long 4-day bank holiday weekend this weekend. So I'm expecting numbers to be down, and I'd rather do this than mess around in another public lobby that is a bit messy, so I will let people know early afternoon what we're doing. And it will depend on what people have voted in the Discord. Okay, 2 minutes to run. Right, we're on the hard, so we're sort of looking for a 2:02 really, but this is the outlap. No, I've not tried Spa. Because it takes me a long time to get to grips with a track and a combo, I tend to just stick to one daily race a week. I'm not the type of racer that can just jump into a combo and just make it work. I don't often share this bit of information, but sometimes it can take me 200 laps to get a good lap time for a daily race. That's why often I don't do the time trials. If I can often spend 200 laps trying to get gold. I can get silver easy enough. Trying to get gold. Not good. Got to remember I am on the hard tyres at the moment. Well, you've only had the game since Christmas. Oh, newbie. Oh, Wayne's been down with a bad cold for 2 weeks. Age capping up on him. Right, this is going to be the last one. This one. Just told Sandbagger, have a good race. I'm a beginner. Yeah, like I am. Right, I am in a different car, so I don't know how this is going to go. I'm told we pit on lap 6, so we'll see how things pan out. Starting on 4th. We'll see how we go. Right, so we'll be doing some PSR lobby races maybe tonight or maybe this. I'm not quite sure, but if we don't do PSR lobby races tonight at 9, we'll definitely be doing them tomorrow. Because I'm unlikely to be hosting on Friday because it's a bank holiday. If I do race, then I'll just do some, well, I'll probably do some of this, some daily races or something. car on the inside of me at the moment. Ugh. Plus 4. Oh, of course, I'm going the wrong way again, aren't I? Oh, it doesn't want to turn this slow down like the cars I'm used to. I've got to brake earlier in this, much earlier. Oh, it's just... For science, this one, as Jack Fury would say. Come on, it's just in the race, it's just sliding much more than it did in the earlier. It's another Meganne going through. Come on, get round, get round, get round. I've got a bit of a back issue at the moment, Paul, so I'm maybe not braking quite as heavily and hard as a lot of people at the moment. And my braking is a little bit inconsistent as well. When I brake hard, I get pressure in my head. Like somebody's squeezing my temple. You use second gear a lot more in this car. I did notice that he was a moon landing denier earlier on. But I'm not going to go there. That will turn into a right old conspiracy night. But short answer is I don't quite know what I'm doing tonight yet. Can't quite make headway on these Megannes at the moment. They're going to go in early and put the decent tyres on. Some of them will. Megannes are just too quick. The noise Joe made flew you to the moon. She was not a happy lady. She was not a happy lady at all. The funny thing, she got more upset about her message being deleted. I had to explain to her how Stream Elements works. Oh, cut that badly. That's going to cost me massively. Too deep into that one too. Seats are absolutely horrible around here. Really are. No, Tom. My stream dropped for some reason. I don't know why. Really annoying. I went on to have my best race of the week afterwards. Typical, eh? No, she didn't pull the plug. That would have been funny though, wouldn't it? Right, we're going to be falling right down the order with that penalty, which was a real shame because I wanted to see how this NSX was going to finish up. Well, we know we'll have lost a couple of seconds off that penalty, so we can add that, adjust that at the end, can't we? Right, don't pick the racing medium tyres. No, don't pick the intermediate tyres. Yeah, I can't when I haven't got them. Repetitive beats. Thank you for my opinion. I am in the, and is it the NSX pool I'm in? I think I'm in the Honda NSX. All non-meta cars tonight. I might have done one in the Meganne, but I started off in the Genesis. The Genesis was brilliant. I loved it. It's a great car, but it's just 1 or 2 laps too long this race for the Genesis. So we're just trying the NSX for the last one before we finish up. And then unfortunately I have to go back to work until this evening, when we will either be doing a few more of these or I'll be running PSR lobby races. I'm really not quite sure at the moment on which way to go on that. So I'll be watching the Discord to see what people say. Right, let's get into this one and see what we can do now. Back down in 11th. Don't know how many of those guys up front would have pitted. Lap 7, most of them should have done so. I think we're struggling a little bit in this one. Obviously don't know what car tyres they're on. I need to get on the back of Ghost and work with Ghost. He's 2.3 down the road though. Farronell, it's a very long pit stop. You can go make a cup of tea, read the paper and go to the loo while it's while you're doing that. I'm a lot more cautious on the accelerator through there than the Genesis. Sandbagger's in the pits. He's going to be out ahead of me, I think. I do G's to get on the back of Ghost in front here. Oh, I'm struggling with these tyres, Paul, in this one. I can't get anywhere near the cars up front. At least we gave it a try. Ugh. Oh, come on, get round. Paul, it does come down to the cars you like. But we're giving it a go. We're giving it a try. And we'll keep on pushing. We'll see if we can do anything about these two in front. I'm just finding the front of this car is moving around a little at the moment and struggling on the tyre a little bit. Sandbagger's giving me a push. And it's only because of Sandbagger that I'm keeping up with these guys in front. Pushing those track limits just to try and stay with these guys. It's already all over the back of me. Couldn't hold that. Just lost all grip on the front at the moment. It's just sliding around everywhere. Get through here, come on! Yes. There you go, Paul. A 6th. Oh, we were gifted a 6th. I have to say we were gifted in 2 ways. One was Sandbagger pushing. He kept me up with the Megannes, otherwise they were going to be gone. So big thank you to Sandbagger. Greg White, thank you so much for that. And then, yeah, the two getting into each other, having the battle, which we could see brewing ahead all the way through. And at the end, they did just come together and we managed to slip through. So it's hard. It was a hard run. I might try a few more laps in that car and just see what we can do. But I do think the Meganne it's a bit slippery on the back end, but I do think the Meganne is the car for me. But hey, thank you for throwing that one out and for reminding me that that was all about non-meta racing in that one. And to get 6th, I'm pleased with that. I think Ghost must have got into an issue somewhere. He's down in 12th. He's much better than that. But maybe that will have... I don't know whether that would have improved my DR. Depends on the colour of the people in there and where I started. Where did I start? Does anybody know where I started that one? I've got a feeling I started that one quite high, but I can't remember. No clue whatsoever. And of course, Greg could have had me at any time in that. So we have improved. Let's have a little quick refresh of the stats and we'll see what we're at. So we are 77 up on the day. So we had that disastrous race where I decided to... it's moved again, hasn't it? Why is it moved? There you go. 31,899. Couldn't quite get back into the 32. But we're 77 up on the day. But remember, in that first race, we dived into the pits and I pressed across to the racing mediums. And then just as I want to push the button, it jumped across to the intermediates and put me on inters. So that lost me a load of DR. So really, really good that we've grabbed that back. And just a big thank you to, I don't know if Greg is in the... is Greg in the chat? I'm not sure. I don't think he is. No, he's not. Don't think he is. Yeah, thank you. Big thank you to Greg for helping me in that one. But that is going to be me done, I'm afraid. I have got to get back to work. It's just coming up for 2 minutes to 1. Is the new driver Carl registered? Oh, I don't know. Let me have a little look. What's his? Do you know what his GT7 name is? Registered racers, Carl. I think he is. I seem to remember a Carl being registered. I just don't remember what his I don't remember what his name is. Welsh 1977. Is that the guy? Is it Welsh? If it's Welsh, Carlethan, then yes, he is. Pretty, yeah, if it's one and the same, then he is. Welsh 1977 is in there. Definitely in there. All right. Right, I can do that in a minute. For now, I'm just going to wish all of you a really, really good morning, good night, whatever. This afternoon or this evening, I'm not sure whether I'm going to be doing more of the daily races or whether I'm going to be doing lobby races. Check our Discord But any which way, I will be back at 9 o'clock. And if I can get on at 8, I'll be on at 8. For now, it is 1 o'clock. I need to make a move. I will catch you a little later. Bye.